Welcome back to part 3 of our Phoenix Point playthrough. We're just exploring at the moment. I think we'd just finished the Symes retreat in the last video. I'll respond to that.
The more the disciples of...
It's just a very threatening statement.
If you are receiving this message, then respond on the secure channel I have provided. It is essential that the information I am about to give you is kept confidential. My name is not important now, but I am known among the pure as Subject 24, the 24th volunteer in a program set up by Tobias West that gave us hope. We had a solution. A solution! A secret program that would fix the world. And in the final moment, he backed down. Nothing prepared me for his treachery, his selfish cowardice. His attempts to erase us have failed. It was known as Project Purity. One man's dream of replacing every inch of human flesh with neurally controlled prosthetics. When I volunteered for the project, I had nothing left. My entire family had succumbed to the Pandora virus. I watched my wife through bulletproof glass as she slowly turned into an abomination. Abominations! They're everywhere, waiting, watching. I had nothing left to lose. Along with many other brave men and women, I put myself forwards. A lot was sacrificed. He pushed us to the limit. Dozens of us died or were left crippled, and we came close to success. The Juggernaut Warrior was the final design. More than a soldier, more than a human, with titanium skin impervious to infection, perfectly pure. Pure as a smile in winter, as a human should be. There were problems. Total encapsulation created some. Mental instability, hallucinations, dreams. Not everyone could take it, but there was no shortage of volunteers to take the program forwards. And then Tobias West, the coward, the traitor, the small-minded charlatan, pulled the plug. Terrified of what he couldn't understand, the great leader ordered everyone involved with the project killed. Maybe he thought if he buried us, he'd bury the truth of his shame along with us. His shame! But we fought back. I and several others managed to escape. For years we remained silent, hiding, running, waiting for the right moment. The right moment. And that moment has come. Facing a losing battle against the Pandora virus, the weak-minded West has reactivated the old Project Purity facilities, and that makes him vulnerable. Phoenix, I am offering you an exchange. I know the location of the facility and how to get in. You have the firepower. The power! Hailstorms of fire and acid. Raid the lab and share the tech with us. All this time in hiding has left us damaged and in need of urgent repairs. If you succeed, we will both gain. Humanity will gain. We are the pure. The pure! We are the future. Help us, Phoenix. Help our species.
Real stable seeming guy right there. Oh, new research available. So I've only ever done this mission once, and it was on the previous playthrough I started a couple of days ago that I was trying to record, but we'll do it again. Obviously, Subject 24 is a few screws short of a tool shed. Few screws short of a tool shed, but it does give us access to the bionic technology a lot sooner. There's a diplomatic penalty with New Jericho, but it be like that sometimes. Yeah, I don't like narratively what they did with Blood and Titanium. Like, it has a really negative effect on the perception of New Jericho, and really yeah, it pushes them into a really dark light that wasn't really there in the core campaign, which yeah, I just don't know how great it is. seems a little unfair to paint New Jericho in such a negative light when none of the other DLCs have really done the same to the other factions. And in fact, the Corrupted Horizons DLC also is another negative reflection on New Jericho. That's why I think everyone on Reddit is such a Synedrian fanboy and fangirl. I mean, the problems with Anu are pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, neither of them have had the clear negative treatment that Jericho has in the DLCs, so they're sort of left seeming a lot better. All the factions seem a lot better in the core campaign.
Can't stop me.
And I know it's a game. It doesn't need to be balanced. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, don't know. It would have been nice to see some of that a little more balanced.
Rolling.
Just sort of poking around, trying to figure out where the enemies are. I mean, they are going to be approaching this structure. This is a protect the structures map, so the only structure that is destructible, worth destroying,
Moving up.
is this one here. So all of the Pandorans will be sort of converging on this location.
Catch me if you can.
Operative on the move. Target located.
Ooh, we found an enemy. Okay, we found a few enemies.
Got you covered.
Full to face.
I do love that one action point Overwatch.
Bam!
Alright, so that dude's gonna die before he can do anything relevant. You'll have to excuse my voice in the previous videos and this video and probably the next few. I'm a little bit unwell. I'm quite blocked up and my throat is very sore. Doing my best though to bring you the goods. Move up here and bonk this guy in the head. So it shot the arm off, but didn't actually do significant damage. That's a bit sad.
Ready to roll.
Just trying to figure out where the best place to move everyone to is. So I think you're going to come down and take a shot at
On my way.
that dude.
Enemy engaged.
Did not quite... Didn't quite take out the torso. Move our Berserker down here.
I'll be right there. In my sights. Ready to rock.
Alright, one down. We are going to take a bit of damage here. It's unfortunate, but not much we can do. Oh, I forgot to move the... Oh no, I did move the assault. I took over. Yeah, smack him down. Slap. 72. Wow, that's a lot of life drain.
On my way. Five by five.
Club him down. Set up a nice little bit of Overwatch.
Ready to go to work. I'm going in.
So we'll set up an Overwatch here just in case it decides to move back the other way.
Can make a difference. I'll put it
We'll take the kill here. Might as well get experience for our guys rather than the Disciples of Anu trip. We might end up with this guy joining us at the end, which I actually kind of don't want because I don't like that leg mutation. I don't know how I feel about not having dash and assaults. Like, it's... It's a definite nerf to at least how I usually play assaults. But having it for Berserkers is a nice touch, I have to admit. So I think it's just this one frogman left.
I'm here.
Set up some Overwatch.
Moving up.
Set up some more Overwatch. So none of my guys can actually reach it at the moment, but we can kind of make sure that it doesn't survive the turn. I wouldn't mind this guy who I just picked up wanting to join me at the end of the mission because he doesn't have the mutations. Still just going to do a bit of Overwatch in case he tries to do something sneaky like jump up and hop in a window. The Pandorans can do some pretty ridiculous feats of athleticism.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother repositioning everyone else. Why is this guy not just jumping down and hitting him? Like, I guess he can't detect him, but... Oh no, that sucks. You're a sniper. How did you miss that? Definitely expected this guy to miss, but yep, he's going to get slurped again. Oh, and that's an arm gone.
Ready.
Fortunately, the hammer is one-handed, isn't it? Yeah, club him aside. Get a nice bunch of resources. We've found a colony. No one wanted to join us. That's a bit rude. So we'll go and recover, and then we'll take out this colony. And I did say that it's about time that we started building a training facility. Never need access lifts. More Festering Skies content. Yeah, we can't tell that's not rock. Really? Okay, so the Pandorans have guns. These guys, they have handguns and they turn invisible and shoot and produce mist. These gunners, basic gunner unit, protected melee unit. Recruits are available. I think I am going to recruit at least one of these snipers. Just because this Overwatch thing really plays nicely with the reworked sniper focus on overwatching. Extra speed and perception. I mean, these are both pretty helpful. Particularly now that we don't have that quick aim thing chewing all of our willpower. Yeah. All of the sniper abilities are passive. Except for armor break. So they're not using will points for... Oh, and yeah, of course, marked for death. But yeah, they're not really using will points for much. That's interesting. I guess it really incentivizes you to use armor break. You do get gunslinger here, but I don't know how much I'll be using it. I guess I'm taking them both, to be honest. We're now very low on food, but that's fine. We can trade for it. So we've got our doomsday clock up here now. So many things we can research. So few of them actually worth researching. I typically would work one of the snipers into this roster, but snipers are really not at their best in our Pandoran nests, which is what I'm about to tackle. Buy some food. Hunker down. I like it. It's one of the new core abilities for the heavy, so it makes sense to take it. Yes, I'm likely to end up with some much more focused, like some single class soldiers in this playthrough. I think all assaults get quarterback now, which is actually, it's good value. If you look, already a single point of speed will cost me 15 skill points, and here for 20 skill points I get 2 points and extra grenade range, which is neither here nor there, but also helpful. But yeah, there's no way I'm not taking that. Overwatch focus will actually be really helpful in a nest, but I think I need to be very intentional. It's funny these guys both have PDW proficiency here. Is that just something all assaults get now? Kind of looks like it, hey. And I mean, I'm not complaining. I do like the personal defense weapons. They're a nice damage upgrade for assaults. They don't have the shred that the assault rifles have, but for 1 action point, it does as much damage as a 2 action point attack from the assault rifle. I normally do like to have shotguns when I go into nests, but it's not essential. As I said, I use shotguns less and less. Yeah, so Anus get this breathe mist ability, which seems pretty dope. Dash is fantastic, of course I'll take it. Close quarters evade, fantastic. Gun Carter, shoot your handgun for free, limited to 2 uses per turn. I'll take it. I probably will get this breathe mist ability eventually. At least one of my snipers I would like to try multi-classing, or one of my assaults. I could, yeah, multi-class someone. I'd like to try the sniper assault multi-class with someone who can get heavy weapons, which is probably one of the ones that I just recruited, who I should probably kit out before I forget. I do need another sniper helmet, don't I? because I gave one to... I guess for now you're wearing Infiltrator armor. I gave one to my heavy. At some point I will need to create some more handguns. And I mean, I have plenty of materials now. Maybe I should just rip that band-aid off. I'll make one at least. And yeah, let's get in here and do this. So I've actually just noticed how long this video is. We're at about 25 minutes, which is a little earlier than I'd typically think about cutting. But this mission is unlikely to be a quick one. So it's far more likely that we'll be getting out of here at like the 40-minute mark than the 30-minute mark if I complete this mission in this video. So we're going to stop this here, but we're going to pick up right where we left off. So thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, stay brilliant. I'm going to catch you real soon.